Welcome back to my channel. It is vlog number 21. It's the first vlog of the new year. So let's have a look back over the last week. Good morning guys. Happy New Year. It is New Year's Day. Thought I'd just come out and do another sketch. Heading up to go to the place I want to go to. And the weather is actually really kind of calm after last night. We had such a heavy storm, lots of ice and hailstones. We actually got caught in hailstones and my face was injured. But the one thing that normally after storm the waves is normally still quite big, so you can see them. They're rolling waves, probably quite perfect for surfing. But yeah, they're quite amazing to watch. So yeah, I hope you guys are well, and I'll speak to you again soon. I think it's just a passing shower, so I'm kind of stopped drawing and yeah, just trying to wait it out. Hopefully it will only be a few more minutes and then I can continue drawing. By the end of that day, another storm had started coming in, so I was glad I'd managed to get out in that morning, but it did mean then Tuesday, Wednesday, I really couldn't get out and sketch. But that's alright, sometimes it's good to have a break. Monday evening was the live draw giveaway for my for the illustrated foodimentary book, and that was the first time I've actually streamed something live. I was actually pretty nervous about doing that. It went alright though. I'd kind of prepared what I was going to do and what I was going to say, so that was all fine in the end. And maybe I might do some more if I'm brave enough. Tuesday I actually did something that I don't usually like doing, and that was going to the shops. We actually went to Newquay and I actually bought some clothes, which is a big thing. Usually I will hold off from buying clothes. I really do not like shopping. I just end up getting really anxious and panicky about having to try stuff on, and then I can't find something that fits me, and then, you know, it just descends into a miserable experience for everyone. But on Tuesday I actually decided to be a bit more positive from the outset, and that probably helped, and I did find some outfits. So, you know, here they are. As you can see, they're all very similar colour palette. I'm really digging that kind of, you know, dark teal and then blue, and I also like stripes, so decided to just update my wardrobe a little bit, especially as I was finding holes in all my other clothes. On Wednesday I started filming my weekend workshop series, which I'm really excited about, and I really hope that if you've watched it already that you've gained something from it. I'm hoping to do the next one in 2 weeks' time, so that there's time for people to try the first one and also get, you know, supplies in if they need to. So I'm hoping to keep doing that for at least 3 or 4 sessions. I'm excited about that. It's a lot of work to do, but I really enjoy kind of the process of breaking something down and being able to explain it and people be able to follow along, because I just really think that it should be accessible to everyone, not just if you're professional. If you're really good at it, it should be accessible for everyone to have a go. And I often find that if I teach like young kids, they're super excited about projects and really want to get stuck in, but as soon as I start teaching adults, they've lost that kind of enthusiasm, and maybe that's because they've been told that they're not good enough or they can't do it, and that's really stopped them from wanting to try to do something arty. I think that's a real shame, because I find art has a lot of benefits if you can take some time out to do some art. So guys, yeah, please check it out if you haven't already. Also this week, remember I did that interview for Seasalt, Cornwall? Well, that is now live on their website, and I'll leave a link below. It's quite a short interview, but if you want to find out a bit more about that project, please go and click the link below, and you also get to read a bit more about me and the inspiration I had when I was creating those illustrations. So yeah, progress on the book project that I've been talking about, my sketchbook project. I am definitely going to go ahead and start compiling it and putting it together. I am still thinking about my format. You know, I'm thinking I would really like to pair writing about Porthleven and about the places that I've drawn with the actual sketches, and maybe also do some more detailed sketches, you know, like picking up, drawing like little things that I spot also around Porthleven, you know, like portholes or rusty chains, or there's some really interesting door knockers and life buoys around the area, and I think just adding those little details to the book will make it even more interesting. And so that's what I'm going to be working on the next couple of weeks. So Saturday as well this week, my husband was doing a storytelling session for a local church in Morgan, and the church is like one of these churches that are really old. It's like really countrified. It's an old parish church building, really beautiful brickwork and, you know, gables. And so he was invited to do a story time and talk about the star which the wise men followed. So I painted the star for him, and you'll see in the video clip that it's a very cute little star. This is actually based on an illustration from another artist. My husband was using the book that had been illustrated, reading the book and using my star as a little prop. And it was just really nice actually to see the story come to life. My husband's very good at improvisation and public speaking and, you know, engaging people through storytelling. So it was just nice for me to actually, I guess, create something that helped that process. It was nice to do something where we were working together on something, and I could see how the art helped support his storytelling and vice versa. I'm really excited though about this year. It has a lot of possibilities. I mean, creatively I feel like I've branched out quite a bit, especially with video work and different illustration, like going outside doing sketchbook work. So actually having a sketchbook and disciplining myself to go outside has really opened my eyes up to new creative thinking. I know that sounds a bit cliche, but sometimes when you actually push yourself to do something different, it can open up your eyes to different ways. So I'll just encourage you guys to try something new this year, try something that's out of your comfort zone, push yourself in a direction that you wouldn't normally go in, and just really test it. You know, sometimes you have to persevere with something before you actually start seeing any results, and I would just encourage you to have the courage to go and do that and try something out that's new. So anyway, with those thoughts guys, I'll leave you for this week and I'll speak to you again next week. Alright, cheers, bye!